and today we are going to be going over how I create the best thumbnails in the world. If you guys can't tell, I'm being sarcastic right now, but we are going to be going over how I make my thumbnails. Because I know a few people have asked me how I made my thumbnails or what I've used my thumbnails for. So I thought instead of explaining it to every single person, I would just put it all into one tiny compact little video that's hopefully longer than 10 minutes. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. So we are starting from the very beginning. So first of all, buy yourself. No, okay, I'm not going there. Okay, so whatever blah, 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 open up a new tab. Okay, new window. Boom, new window. Yes, I use Microsoft Edge. Get over it. Uh, oh look. Oh yeah, no, go do that. So you go to Photopea. Okay, that's what I use. I use Photopea for all of my thumbnail processes. Right. Uh, it's completely free, believe it or not. And I use it specifically because it's free. I can't really afford anything over free. So yeah, new project, blah, blah, blah. And you guys should know by now that the normal template for a video has to be 128 pixels and width and 720 in height. If you guys don't have that, you guys probably shouldn't be doing it, because then it won't be able to go onto YouTube. So I have a few things on here that I can make thumbnails out of that I might or might not use for streams or videos or whatever. So how you open stuff, and people ask me this question whenever they get on here. They're like, "Boss man, how do you do literally anything here?" You go to File, okay? File, open in place. Wait for it. Boom, opens up your files. So after it goes to your files, oh look, a whole bunch of cool stuff. Psych, go to pictures. Nope, not music. Pictures. Oh, look at all these cool pictures. These two things right here that I'm pointing at, these are the two that I'll be using for examples today. First one, boom. So, first thing you want to do, right? First of all, make sure your picture fits, okay? If it doesn't fit in the 1280 by 720 frame, you might want to find another picture. Usually what I do is I take my PS4, right? If you guys don't know, this is from my live world that I stream. And so another thing you want to do, and I know I literally just said, oh, the first thing you want to do, the first thing you want to do, the first thing you want to do. The actual very first thing you want to do is get an idea of what you want, okay? Like, do I want people flying in my thumbnail? You gotta get ideas for your thumbnail before you properly make it. Like, you can't just go into something with not knowing how it works. Okay, you have to take a second to think about it. Like right now, what I want to hear, I want some Doge. Okay, Doge. That's my main thing, right? I want some Doge in here. I want maybe some water, some sponges, an Elder Guardian. Just a whole bunch of stuff to kind of symbolize what this stream is gonna be about. Okay. Now, if you stream over on Twitch, this is useless. Okay, you don't get thumbnails on Twitch. But this is for a stream thumbnail. The other one that I have could be for video thumbnail. So right here, you kind of want to make it pop a little bit. So I'll just go into here. I'll go to open in place. I'll go over. I'll look at what I have. Okay, I go to downloads, right? Because that's where all my stuff is. Okay. Then you go down here. I already have all this stuff pre-done because I had a few of these from earlier. But specifically for Minecraft thumbnails for me, I have Doge Cliff, Doge Landsit, Doge Walking, Doge Looking On, Doge Mining, Doge Represent. And I'm thinking right now what we really need is something that's kind of like facing towards the back of the room. Something that's kind of just gonna sit there, kind of just be like, oh whoa, what's that? So you got to do this. If you need to turn it a little bit, you can. But right now, perfectly fine. You know what you want to do? Boom, click on it, right click. Okay. Blending options. You have to do this on this layer in specific. Okay. And if you guys have any questions about this, please let me know. I'm not like the best at this or anything. And then you go to outer glow. Okay. Maybe thinking, oh, outer glow, what's that? It looks like no different, right? Well, this is what everybody uses, either that or stroke out here to make a better thumbnail. Because if you see, the outer glow is actually the thing that just kind of like makes stuff pop out. But you may be thinking, boss me, listen, this doesn't look like it pops out enough. So you know what you do then? You do a little something I like to call a Gaussian blur. Okay? Go into filter on the background. Okay? In the Minecraft 2010 whatever. I'm pretty sure that's just whenever I took the screenshot. But you take that. Okay? You go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Now you don't always have to use this. And specifically for things where like the main focus is kind of supposed to be seeable in here, you just want to take it down a little bit. You don't want to make it too bad, but you want to make it pop. Okay? So like probably right about 3 or 4 is where I put it. Not right there. Sorry, my computer's really laggy, guys. But what you want, okay? Actually, this is a good lesson. If you're on computer and you're doing this, press Control Z a few times, and it gets rid of whatever you just did. So then you go back in there, blur, and then you throw in another Gaussian blur, and nothing ever happened. Okay, it's all gone. Go down to 3. Actually, you know what? If you really want, just type it in. Okay, 3.2, perfect, beautiful. So you take that, right? You try not to move it around. Then this is more where you get to do your own little thing for each of these. Okay, you can move the Doge around as much as you want, or whatever you're using. Honestly, I just use Doge because why not. But it can't really be a thumbnail without points of interest. All right, and obviously Doge is one point of interest, but what is Doge looking at? Okay, you gotta have something to fill in the space. Now Doge doesn't have to be looking at something for me, okay? Your main priority is to fill up a good chunk of the screen. Because right now, if I saw this, I'm just wondering what's going on, right? What is this person doing? Because most people, whenever they click on thumbnails, at least in my experience, they click on the thumbnail and they don't really look at the title, right? Because they're like, oh, the title basically reads it all out to you. The title is a story, or the thumbnail is a story in and of itself, okay? And you know what a story needs sometimes? A story needs words. So what you want to do, you want to go over here, set font size to 100, because that's automatically way better than anything else ever. Believe it or not. The text is actually very small on this. And you don't want to go with the normal deja vu sans, okay? It's boring, it's overused, it looks horrible. What I use Distant Galaxy, okay? Click on this, reset it, go back in here, type. And so I usually change the text color to white, and then I put a black stroke on it, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So what you want to do, you want to just say something, right? So for me, this would just be Minecraft multiplayer live, okay? And look, it runs off screen. It runs off screen. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I normally put the live actually after this. There we go. And you know what? Since it's too large for the screen, what you do, you click on it, right? You can double click. You can resize it all you want. Or Control Shift T. Go into transform mode. And Control and Shift, and you can shrink it, or you can have it grow, or whatever the word is for that. But this text isn't really looking, like popping out enough. So I think I make it a little bit bigger, right? And just a little bit taller, okay? Just something to make it pop a little more. You know what? You're thinking it doesn't really look the best right now, but then you go back into blending options, right? Same as we did for the Doge. If you ever have text, throw a stroke on it, okay? And what you want to do, it automatically goes to red every time, but I think this looks the best. And then you can just pop out the size a little bit. you know, maybe not too much to where it's kind of like taking up the words. But you know, about there. A 7 is a pretty decent size. And you know, since this is a live stream for me, I'm just gonna throw on a live down here, just to let people know what's going on. I'm gonna throw a stroke on there too. Boom, perfect. Now with this, I mean, I'm actually gonna make this a little bit bigger, just because kind of the main point over here takes up more space too. So with this, especially this is mainly for live streams or whatever, but you want to throw in a red dot, or like a camera or something, because it says live. But you know what takes up more space, guys? What takes up more space? What makes it a little more interesting, right? What makes it pop a little bit more? What's a little bit of contrast in there, right? A red button. It's not very noticeable at first. You're like, oh, every live stream has that. Yes, every live stream has it. But does every live stream have the exact same red button? Do you really notice it? Or does it just like sit there and kind of just like subtly catch your eye, Just shrink it down a little bit, maybe make it almost as big as the live text, and then boom. Like I said earlier, you want to throw in, a guardian or something. An elder guardian, just to make it a little more interesting, right? So you go in here, you're thinking, what am I supposed to type up? What am I supposed to type up? Type in whatever you want, okay? You're looking for a banana man. We can go ahead and throw a banana man in there, honestly. Banana man, PNG. You gotta type in PNG after, okay, guys? If you don't type in PNG, it's not gonna be what you want, okay? You're not gonna get the clear background. You're gonna have to crop it out, and it's not gonna be fun for you, okay? It's not. So let's go over here. Let's get ourselves a little banana. What do we want? Banana. Oh, look at this. Banana. Whoop. There we go. Agent Peely. We can just copy image, or you can save it if you want to use it multiple times. Go in here, Control V. And sometimes the PNG it doesn't work the way you want it to. So the white background does still pop up. But you know what? Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works perfectly fine. It works exactly how you want it to. Can I? Okay, there we go. So now we got Peely in here. We can throw Peely right there. Oh, Banana Man, right? You're crossing over two different games. And what you want to do is you don't want Peely to be. You got to take care of your layers. Is basically what I'm saying. Okay. You want Peely to be right there, or you can even have them right here. Because people can still kind of assume what the text says, but it also still kind of pops out. You know what I'm saying? People are like, why is there a banana on my screen when I'm watching a Minecraft stream? Minecraft multiplayer? That's not banana. It doesn't matter. Okay. What matters is that it looks good to you. You throw another out of glow on it, and there you go. There's your thumbnail, right? That's all you need. That's how you make a stream thumbnail. Now, a stream thumbnail is a little bit different than a video thumbnail. And a video thumbnail can either take a little more effort or a little less. Also, why are the dimensions wrong on this? Oh dear gosh. Yeah, no, we can. Oh no, I accidentally closed the wrong project. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We don't need that anymore, anyways. Always got to make sure that the dimensions are correct on this. Okay, 1280, 720. You can't do any different, right? So you take this, you close out this project because it's useless, and then you take like what I had earlier, right? Which you guys didn't know what I did take during my stream, my stream, and it was my Obama stream, right? Because we were having a whole bunch of jokes about it. Obama was in the game, blah 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 blah. Boom, Obama screenshot. Okay, now I want to make this into a video, right? But you're thinking, Bossman, how can you turn this into the thumbnail for a video? And you know what? It's pretty simple, actually. Okay, so what you do here, right? This place has quite a few nice crop tools, actually. So you have the lasso select, or you have the polygonal lasso select. That's usually what I use, just because it looks a little bit better. You can use Alt and the scroll wheel to zoom in. But what we mainly want right here is we want a picture with all of these guys moved in the screenshot, right? Or, you know, maybe even just Obama, the Obama skin. But no, I'm thinking we have everybody, right? For a nice little custom server video, right? Just like funny moments, you know? Like, we met Obama, oh haha funny. But you gotta crop it out, right? You know, for some people, this can take ages. But, you know, after you get used to it for a little bit, you don't even have to get perfect with it. Just make precise guesses. Most things don't take this long. But, you know, with all these edges and stuff, we're just going to speed this up. I'll see you guys once this is done. So now that you're done, right? You know, you got it all selected. You're thinking, oh, I can just backspace, right? No. First, you gotta right click the layer, right? And erase your eyes. Boom. Obviously. And then now, you can click backspace, right? Oh no! Oh no, it all disappeared. Don't forget about that Control Z, okay? You're gonna need it, okay? So what you actually want to do here is Control Shift I, okay? And that inverts the picture, okay? You'll see that everything and the background is selected, okay? Then you can click backspace, all right? And then after that, you can click deselect if you want, because now you have this one singular picture. This is what you really want here, okay? Because this is going to be the main focus of the picture, basically. You know, you choose the one thing you want, the one thing that's going to be your main focus of the entire thing. And you know what? You throw that in there. You know, right now you actually don't even have to use that, okay? You don't even have to use that background again. Let me show you guys a little something, okay? Control Shift T, resize it, Control Shift, make sure it stays the same size. Okay? All that stuff, right? And then let me show you guys a little something that I found out a little while ago, right? See this tool over here? It's called the gradient tool, okay? Now, I don't know about you guys, but you know, one of my favorite colors, green. Green, that's a pretty cool color. And you know, why not like a cyanish blue, right? Okay? Then watch this. Look at that, okay? I'll edit all that out. Okay, so what you want to do now, you can do one of two things, okay? You can throw in an outer glow, which is what we used for the last one, right? You know, go into that, and then you got the spread, you have all that stuff. You know, stuff for like funny moments, okay? That's what I'm thinking, okay? I want kind of a funny moments type video, right? So you can have either that, or you can just add in a stroke, right? Because that works. On this, the stroke works, and you know, you can make it any color you want. You want it to pop out more, you can throw in, you can change it any color you want. You want it to kind of work in with it a little bit, right there, okay? You know, you get the screeny with Obama going on, okay? You throw in the okay, you're looking good, all right? You move it down, and then you get, you know, you want to get something that's kind of eye grabbing, right? So you get your text, and you go out funny moments. Take that, boom, double click, Control Shift T, and you throw a little spin on it, okay? You tilt it a little bit, make it look a little bit better. Funny moments. And then, you know, you throw a stroke on that too, because you're just throwing a stroke on everything. And let me do that. Except we changed this one. Right back there. Funny moments. So you throw in an episode 1, okay? throw in a nice little episode 1. And it doesn't even really matter if it overlays Obama in them, because it still has a stroke right there. And this makes it kind of pop out more than the Obama in them. And you know what? This takes me maybe about 5-10 minutes per thumbnail, right? Honestly, I would click on this. Okay, if this was a video in my recommended, I would click on it. Maybe you could just make it a little bit better by not doing that, but maybe making this a little bit bigger. Maybe throwing in like a little quote from the video, like, "Oh my gosh, I just got a screenie with Obama." Just something to make it a little more appealing. You want to do that. And if you really wanted to, you could throw in a border again, like we did last time. Throw in a border. I normally do that on everything, just to make everything pop just a little bit more than it normally does. Because you got that, you got that, you got that, you got everything, right? And you want to make sure that everything kind of stands out. Because if you wouldn't watch it, then like if you don't make a thumbnail that you think you would watch, what makes you think other people would watch it? I see this. I'm like, why is Obama in there, dude? I'm gonna click on it. Okay. So that's how you make thumbnails from my perspective. Maybe go watch some other videos out there on whatever you want. If you guys ever want thumbnails, and I have time, you guys just give me some stuff. DM me on Discord, and I'll try and make you one. And maybe if you guys want, you guys can make some thumbnails with this process, and I'll use one in my next stream or my next video or whatever. But yeah. So this has been all for now, and this is Mr. Bad Mike signing out. Say hi, y'all. See y'all later.